than I usually am. Is the camera crooked?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hope you can see us. And we're not jankety jank.
No. Yeah. Here, if I sit like this, then it's
yeah,
fine.
let's just both sit like this.
No, you're out of the thing now.
Look, I'm just going to sit like this the whole time.
Just like...
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your weekly motorcycle live show, assuming that Comcast doesn't roll.
Why would you say it out loud?
People have to know. If you guys weren't here last week...
We're inside the eye of the storm. We can't say that they can.
Fuck that storm. I don't give a fuck.
Goodbye, internet.
I shouldn't cuss that early. I'm sorry.
Our Comcast guy watches.
If you guys, apparently he does. He just has a button that's like, ruin the stream, ruin the stream, ruin the stream. If you guys were here last week, you probably noticed this cool ass sign that we now have. It's awesome. We tried so hard. We tried so hard last week to make a decent show for you guys, and it fell to pieces in blocks of ruined. I don't even know. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It failed us 3 times, and the video was bad the whole time. The video was never good, but at some points we had audio. So it was like, oh, we'll just do a funny video is terrible stream. And then the third time that we went live, the audio started getting bad. So it was just like, okay, cool. I don't know why we're here. We're done. And of course, we had Ghost in the shop at the same time. So it was like, what the hell? I was pissed.
You sons of bitches! Yeah, exactly.
That. So this week, that's why we've titled it season 3, episode 20 / 19.2.
Yeah.
We don't really know. We're going to now try to talk about the triumphs that, if you guys don't know,
literally everybody else has done videos on now.
Right, exactly. We were here a week ago, but the world did not want that to happen. So this week we're gonna finally get to talk about Triumph's 2 new 400cc bikes that they just announced. They look super awesome. We're going to totally get into that in today's show, assuming nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, God help us all. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay, let's get this show started.
Okay.
Taking deep breaths. It's been a long day.
Do it real fast.
Every time I try to do it really fast, I get out of breath and then I seem fat because I might
just pass out.
Yeah, right. And done. So yeah, today should be a good show. I am excited to everything seems like it's working, so that's cool. Hey! Oh my God! Hobbit of KOAZ is back. Check Apple Podcast reviews. We will definitely check those. Wait, did Ghost pull one before I even say that? Okay, cool. He didn't pull one yet.
I'll go look.
I just wanted to make sure because you always pull stuff, and then I'm like, oh, let me check that, and you're like, yeah, I did that already. Okay, so Ghost, you check that while I do the intro of the show.
Yep.
Alrighty, boys and girls. So. This is live on Two Wheels, like I said. Your home, your number 2 home for motorcycle podcasts.
And after last week, it was definitely a number 2.
We might have dropped a couple places. Actually, fun fact, on the analytics for live on Two Wheels, we don't grow fast, but we grow consistently.
Story of my life.
My condolences to your wife. Got him with his own joke. Last week with our shit show 3 streams was the first time we've ever lost subscribers.
Nice. You're welcome. For the record, I didn't want to do any of it when it started fucking up. I just wanted to check out. Just for the I want to put this on actual record. I wanted to check the fuck out the first time it fucked up. I was done.
True story. Also, before we get too far into the show, shout out to Christian, aka Dooley, for the sign.
Yeah.
Total surprise for us last week.
Oh yeah.
Did you know about it at all?
No.
So Patrick didn't say nothing to nobody.
0.
Patrick knew what was coming in.
Yeah.
But just Christian's fantastic, and now I have to say our background now looks intentional. Before this sign, it looked like it was missing a giant. I mean, I know we planned.
Fun fact: that's on the lowest setting too, brightness wise.
Yeah, but it works out well.
Because it comes with this nifty remote.
We did get the sign mounted. We were gonna do a live show
Well,
for you guys.
fucking-
It's orange.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for making it red.
Yeah.
We were gonna do a live show, like a test live show for you guys, and as per usual, this week just went pure chaos.
It's up on us.
Yeah. That every time we got a big thing coming, things just start getting thrown by the wayside. So we got ADV Fest coming. A lot of you guys know that. We'll talk about it in the show. All right. So if you guys want to support the show, if you guys enjoy this type of content, we would love your support to make
At
ruined
least some of you
streams.
do. And
Yes, some of you actually
most certainly
support
don't.
the show, and it's fantastic. The best way to support the show, if you guys notice in the live chat, we are live. We're live every week, or we attempt to be live every week,
Yeah.
4:30 Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys noticed here, if you're here in the live chat, you'll notice the people in the comments in the live have different colors on their names. Those people are actually members. And if you guys want to become a member, I can show you how to do that on YouTube.
It's our green homies.
Our green homies. You go over here to the YouTube channel. This is live on Two Wheels, and you just click this little join button right here, and then if so facto, Bob's your stepdad, and you can become
Not
a
anymore.
new member. But yikes! Wow, not gonna get into that. All right, so by becoming a member, it's only $4.99 a month. But you get this little badge next to your name, and obviously it changes the longer you are a member, and you get all these cool emojis down here. Now, that
Also
is
helps keep the lights on.
it literally helps keep the LED light on. It goes directly to that and to the hashtag Ruckus Fund. So, what do you get for membership is the question you're probably asking yourself. That's $4.99. You can do a lot with $4.99.
Too much.
You can't really get a coffee at Starbucks anymore.
Shouldn't be getting coffee at Starbucks anyway.
I mean,
Gotta
you know,
get
it's
some real
convenient to
coffee.
some people, but if you decide $4.99 is enough and you can help out, you get loyalty badges next to your name, the comments in the live chat. You get custom emojis to use in the comments in the live chat, photos, status updates. You get access to our members only community page where we post show updates. You get member shout outs, priority reply in the comments. Oh no, pause. We always look for member badges when we respond to chat. Potentially win a ghost toothpaste tube squeegee. Ghost what? Okay. I don't know when you updated that, and I'm glad I never read anything ahead of time.
Yeah.
So if you guys want a potential chance to get a very rare ghost toothpaste tube squeegee, becoming a member is the only way to do it. Shout out to, what does that say, Bo?
I don't know. There's a lot of glare on my side.
Shout out to that person for being a member for 3 months. He's got 3 multis next to his name. Did we make that happen, or did he type that?
I mean, we have the multi.
No, I know, but
You
like,
can type in a message. He typed in a message.
oh, okay, because I was like, did we conveniently put 3 multi emojis at the back of a 3-month thing? Because that would be awesome. But yeah, shout out. All right, so yeah, guys, that's how you can support the show. We really appreciate it if you're able to do that. If you're not, totally cool. We understand. Otherwise, to support the show, you can go over to wbrgarage.com, win yourself a R6. Cool times. We'll have links in the description. I'm not going to go into what WBR Garage is. All you motherfuckers know.
Yeah.
We're building an R6. We're giving it away. Membership is the best way to do it. Or you can get... Oh, wait. I have a WBR shirt on. Look at that. I planned that.
I got a Law Tiger
I
shirt
did
on.
not. Convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys... Oh, we'll talk about the
Oh, in a
housekeeping.
Moto.
Not so much helping, but anyway. So yeah, guys, that's how to help support the show. We love you guys that are supporting the show. Also, free ways to join the crew here. Free. We have a Discord server full of motorcycle people, and we have things in the works for the Discord. More things in the works.
Yeah.
We always have things. It would feel weird if I came in and you were like, "All right, what's next?" And I'm like, "Oh, you know how weird that would feel." It'd actually probably be scary.
No, I don't think it'd be scary. It'd be like, oh, so we can just powwow. It'd actually give us a chance to like
Breathe.
yeah, fucking breathe.
So we have a Discord server. We got cool stuff on there. We got cool stuff coming. It's basically a online community of people that enjoy motorcycles. So if you're watching the you probably like motorcycles, I imagine. If you're watching live on Two Wheels,
Maybe they just like us. Sorry.
Definitely not a chance for that. So, yeah, if you guys want to join that, it's totally free. We'll have links in the description. And one of our channels on Discord, it's called Moto Photo, where you post photos
Of your motos.
Post photos of your motos. It's my favorite page. So we're going to do some shout outs to start off the show. First shout out, Discord user Liwi?
Louis?
I'm going to say Liwi. I like Liwi. All right, so this is a...
Louis.
Oh, Louis. The Discord user, Louis. Triumph Tiger. What is this? This is an older Tiger, right?
Yeah, it's probably one of the 800s, like the XC or something like that. I'm trying
This Tiger looks
XC
fantastic. It looks like a similar green to Bo's. I love that green. Shout out
Matte
to you.
khaki green.
Matte khaki. Discord user Gung Night. I don't even know. New month, new bike. 2023 CBR 1000 RR fresh off the truck.
Yeah, that shit like a Krispy Kreme.
Absolutely.
The signs on, boys.
That is fantastic. Wow, what a freaking shot that is. I love that. Discord user Stereopath, his 2023 Kawasaki Z900 RS, new Discord member. Welcome.
You know what we should
Shout out to Stereopath?
Yeah.
That's a cool photo. That's a cool bike, too.
Here's
That's
the
also
thing.
a fantastic
That
bike.
photo?
Uh-huh.
That photo just made me think we should do a Moto photo calendar.
Of other people's photos?
Other
people's photos?
Go through the Moto photos.
I was trying to get there, Ghost. I couldn't make it.
Go through Moto photos and get we do like a ranking system and get the 12 best and make.
We could do a show of we could do a what's
and
it
then
called?
do
a
like
bracket show.
one of the the Canva or things and
Yeah.
just sell like.
Okay, guys in the live chat and in the comments of the video after the fact, you guys let us know if you want us to do that, and we will discuss ways of doing that.
Fucking do it anyways. On my own goddamn time.
So aggressive.
Sorry.
We're gonna fucking do it
It's the
anyway.
glasses. I put on the dad glasses.
Our dad's just pissed, or is that?
I don't know. It's
that your vibe?
It's one of two. You either have one of two dads.
None at all, or wait, what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
No dad fan.
Ah! Woo!
I
We're
love
having a
that
good
photo.
time.
I
it
I
is a
still
good
had
photo.
it up on my screen the whole time.
You were just sitting there
really
looking at it.
enjoy it.
I love it. All right, guys. So that's our Moto Photo shout out. Shout out to all those people. Okay, so we have a Apple Podcast review. Woohoo! So, we I forget to do this sometimes. You guys see these? Hold on. Let me do it again. I'm going to put this decal. I'm going to attempt to do it just like the live show. All right, hold on. I got to get closer. Oh my God, this is so much harder than it looks. All right, guys, you see this decal that's blurry? If you want to get one of these, boom, it looks just like that thing in the background.
Okay, don't do that.
The only way that you guys can get one of these way better than they should be decals, these live on two wheels, we don't even sell them. Who needs money, right? We don't even sell them. We give them away for free for Apple reviews. If we review,
Ghost just cried in ruckus.
he cried oily ruckus tears. So, if you guys want a decal, all you gotta do, leave an Apple review, and if we read it on the live show, you would get a decal. All right, Bo, give me some music, and I'll read this. Oh my God, so fast. Convenient. All right, review from Hobbit of Chaos. Chaos, actually. 5 stars.
Is that his brother?
By the Silver Age Flash. Listen, when I'm at work I can't catch the live to be your love able Hobbit of Chaos, y'all always brighten my day. We need a Hobbit of Chaos stickers.
I don't know if we can do Hobbit of Chaos, but I can certainly try to make a Hobbit of KOS.
I would be okay with Hobbit of KOS stickers. Also, I would just like to point out the spelling on that is about as good as my typing. Good job, Hobbit of KOS.
You guys don't have to edit his Moto vlogs.
So my typing and my talking, just as bad.
That sounded like normal speaking. I had to figure. I was actually running how I was going to edit that.
You've edited a lot of me talking. Jesus Christ.
I think I'm the only other person aside from your wife who's heard you just talk as much.
I don't know, man. We've been together a long time.
Yeah, I know, but
But you edit me talking every day.
Yeah, so it's like I get all of that kind of condensed.
True.
So we might have equaled out.
My apologies. My condolences to your ears. Hobbit of Kaoaz. Shoot me another email and I'll send you a link to our little whatever it's called, little forum thing. I'll get all your info and I'll send you
Sticker.
a sticker. All right. That's that. So, Ghost, do you have a fun quick shifter for us this week?
That you do.
Always.
Did we do the quick shifter last week?
Didn't we attempt it?
Yeah,
I think-
1 frame every 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my good God. All right, guys. It is time for the quick shifter segment. This is by far the best segment of the entire show. That's why we give it to you up front. Anyway. So,
Just fucking happened.
what the quick shifter is a way for us to get motorcycle news to you guys quickly and efficiently. Me and Bo are only going to have 30 seconds to talk through each article. And if you guys want us to talk more about one of these articles in a future show, just let us know in the live chat. Okay. Quick shifter. On your marks. Take 2, prepping, pausing for ad. No ad. Boom. Boom.
Does the audio work?
Boom. Maybe. Boom. Yeah.
Really fucking lucked out on that
Doing a little remix over there. Could Royal Enfield be working on a 750 bobber? I don't know, but that's the latest rumor for a new model to be out in 2025.
The
That photo looks sick.
some of this new stuff that Royal Enfield's doing is real good. Have you seen it? We'll talk about
I
it later.
feel
but have you
like
seen
Royal
the
Enfield's gonna.
450?
I think they're gonna come out from like behind the shadows and just catapult.
Good looking little bike.
That is a great little bike. My ass
750?
hurts. My ass hurts looking at that seat.
Nah, it should be fine.
Your ass is not as tiny as mine.
I got a lot of cushion for the pushing. Yeah, Lightning motorcycles using generative AI design to assist in engineering new models with reduced weight and saving time and money by not having to pay people. This type of AI is pretty useful in like structural stuff.
Also interesting is the AI just using a spider web.
No, it takes
For that swing
it
arm.
takes the mass that you would have and reduces all the parts to where you have the same structural stability at the least
Would
amount
you
of-
ride a bike with that swing arm?
Yeah. If
Huh.
it's done using that same technology, yeah.
If it's
All the
as
time.
strong as the Spider-Man. Oh, shit, can't. SmartCon 2023 is only 7 weeks away. Sign up today. There may be a few games, and there will be awesome prizes for 3 lucky attendees. I wonder what they could be.
Just 3 separate toothpaste squeezers.
check Discord for
Damn it, Bo,
details.
stop spoiling it.
Got a blue one and a red one and a green one.
And maybe a white one for Ghost.
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be my first vacation in a little while.
Yay!
Okay, fine. I'll just tell you the 3 prizes. Swag pack. I feel like you should be reading this.
Who?
You, because this is the Smart Swag Pack, Smart Helmet not included, Revzilla gift card, ooh, and a Pack Dog Edge. You giving away a Pack Dog Edge, you fucking baller? God damn!
That's actually a legit prize.
Yeah,
Holy
dude.
shit, dude.
Okay.
That's
That, man.
That's
God
awesome.
damn! All right.
SmartCon coming through. Wait, can they actually scan that?
Yes.
That's amazing. Scan that and go to SmartCon. Everybody should.
Well, wow.
What?
It's gonna be a packed house, boys.
It's my favorite time of the week.
Hey!
You ready for it?
Yeah.
And I don't gotta
It's
say
my
a
favorite.
damn
Ghost
word.
of the week needs to have an audio clip of.
I like you went full chimpanzee. Okay.
Well, there's that. Okay.
You just did.
Finally, time for the ghost of the week.
It's Chase's favorite time of the week and Ghost of the Weekend.
Ghost on 2 wheels over on Instagram, of course. Here we go.
Ghost of the Week. If you wait until the last minute to do something, then it only takes you 1 minute to do it. Get things done faster and more efficiently by procrastinating. Brought to you by Ghost on 2 Wheels on Instagram. Go check out this. Wait, was that you?
No, that was,
Oh, damn it! I got tricked.
I was just about to
I
make that noise.
100 got fooled.
I was literally about to go.
You're consistent then.
Yeah,
You're so
are you.
consistent. Ghost knows exactly what to do. Again, proving that we're pointless to be here. There's a lot of possible reasons for the stream issues last week. I don't know what's about to happen, so I don't.
Yeah.
I can't vouch for anything. Could have been Comcast. Could have been a router issue. Streaming computer overloaded. But I think we know the unfortunate truth behind the one frame every 4 seconds. None of the other springs and all the other stuff are going to fit in perfectly. There was definitely not a ghost.
Goddamn.
Oh my god. Ghost, don't take it too bad, bud. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like we're the #1 motorcycle podcast. If we were, it'd be a huge deal.
Yeah, their heads would have rolled.
Heads, yeah, because there's so many heads to roll. You in that photo look, you can tell you have lost so much weight from that photo because you were like semi-chonked.
There is a photo of us at South Dakota last year.
Dang it.
And I saw it, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
damn. I look like
I got
a
it. I
drumstick
farted.
you get
I did the fart button.
the Renaissance
That's what I
fair.
did.
It's just this meaty little fucker. And I saw that picture, and I was like, God damn.
I can happily say that
Hey, who let somebody's dad walk around at that fucking ADV Fest?
I am happy to say that when me and you go to ADV Fest this year, we will both be lighter on the motorcycles.
I had to get I had to get whole new stuff
You did.
because I was falling off my ass in Florida.
Good lord. All right, Ghost, fantastic job on the quick shifter. We appreciate your hard work. All right, so as a note, everybody, there you go. So we're gonna get into the we're gonna get into the housekeeping here. We talk about what's been going on around the shop. And as a note, I have a hard. I have a hard 5:45 time to leave. Heather is currently at a photo shoot, so pupper dinner all on me. So can't mess around with like traffic and all that kind of stuff. So we'll probably start wrapping the show at like 5:40, and then like 5:45 I'm running out the door. Just a heads up. All right. So
We may have to move things around next week as well.
okay. What is that? Or can you not say?
Nah, it's just Marley's going to be out of town and puppers. Oh. Yeah. And one of ours is a free roamer now. The big guy. He's done with kennels.
He just has full house.
No, it's the downstairs,
Right.
the apartment downstairs.
Yeah.
He was just barking and clawing at his little pad. I mean, he's great in his kennel. He'll go in there just randomly just to sit and relax.
Right.
But he's just an old man now, and he's like, I'm fucking done with this cage. And then
I can't be caged anymore.
the day that we tried it, mother-in-law lives upstairs.
Yeah.
Said didn't hear a peep from him all day.
Oh, because he was in his kennel. Other people are in the house. So
Yeah.
previously, you
Yeah.
guys were.
And we left the little guy still in his kennel because he has pica and he'll eat everything and die. So we left him in there. So there's Jailbird and Freeman. Like,
You've officially changed their names
Yeah.
to Jailbird and Freeman.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
So we might have to move it around, and then the week after that, we're gonna. I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. We are going to try to stream from Sturgis, South Dakota.
All right.
I'm
All
bringing
right.
my laptop and a cam link, and a singular microphone, and that's
Microphone.
it. Microphone.
All right. Microphone. You heard it here first.
Yep.
Okay. So, other housekeeping things. What is it? We got a cool bike to do a first ride on. It is tomorrow's first ride is a Z650. And we are announcing in that video a brand new sponsor that came onto the channel. Bo has a appropriate shirt on. Super excited about our little ad segment with Law Tigers. I'm not going to tell you guys anything about it. our version
Just
one of it.
surprised that
Our
they
version
said
one of
yes.
it's going to be on the first ride tomorrow, and I am stoked. So we got this Indian FTR R Carbon coming out next week,
R
and
Carbon or is it Carbon R?
so it's FTR R Carbon.
R Carbon.
But then on the gas tank it says Carbon R. So little weird there. Also, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the CF Moto 450 SS.
Yes.
I got confirmation today that it is ready for pickup. Now, I'm going to be out doing a shoot tomorrow, but on Monday, we're going to pick that up. We will have a first ride coming after that, but then we're going to have that for long-term loan for a while.
yeah.
So we're going to be making we're going to be just
Oodles!
oodles and boodles of content with that thing. We're super excited for it.
I wonder if we can do a track day with it.
I'm sure CF Moto will give a shit. So they seem to be like super cool about literally anything. So we can ask. So all right. So there's that. We've got a few videos in the pipeline coming out. We've got we put a new video out on the Ontwowheels channel. Actually, if you guys are into Italian SUVs that drive like fucking sports cars, we did a little first impressions video. I'll try to put a link for it.
Today?
Yeah.
It's already out?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's absolutely awesome.
Goddamn.
It's called a Alfa Romeo Tonale, so it's like a mid-sized or that. But no, it's the first SUV that I've ever driven, and I'm like, what is this? Like the steering wheel like felt weighted and it blew me away. I've never driven an Alfa Romeo car before, so that was awesome. So that video came out. We got a lot of videos. We're trying to like stack videos right now because we have ADV Fest coming the week after next. Oh my good God.
All right, so we should talk about this.
What do you want to talk
briefly.
about? Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's a podcast. We can talk about what the fuck we want. There's nobody telling us what to do.
Okay, so
My bad, Triumph. If we again don't talk about your four.
You need to talk about the triumphs.
we will be talking about that.
Ghost is like, no, for real.
We
though.
will be talking about that. So the week of the 17th is going to be a massive travel day or travel week for the Ontwo
everybody.
Crew. Yeah, we're going to be, me and Patty are leaving on Monday morning.
Yep. In a trailer and a truck.
Trailer and a truck hauling 3 bikes, mine, his, and
The giveaway.
The giveaway bike.
Yep.
We will be traveling for 3 days
Yes.
total.
Yes.
On the 3rd day, we will be meeting up with you.
We will be traveling. We will be giving a bike away and traveling more.
And then we get to ADV Fest.
And die. Yes.
So that's just to get there. I'm really excited and also not excited.
Oh, what are you not excited about?
Because, I hate being in fucking cars. I hate it. I hate road trips.
Maybe you could like bring drugs and just pass out the whole time.
Just fucking take it to the head and just...
Yeah, get a mallet or something
Yeah.
and just coma it those 3 days.
I don't like road trips. It's not my thing. I like the destination,
Yeah.
but I am more excited about riding my bike. Mm-hmm. Like we could do the same routes, and I would be like, yeah, I'm fucking excited.
I was talking to Joe the other day about that. And I was like, worst case scenario, we just do the exact same routes on our bikes this time, and now with a little bit of knowledge,
Yeah.
and it could be an entirely different experience.
Yeah. So
And maybe not scale a fucking mountain of rocks.
okay, well that was
I'm not doing that this time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
the up might be fine, but the down part, well, now you know it's coming. So
I think it might that make it worse actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
yeah. So I'm very excited about like riding around up there and on my bike.
Yeah,
Getting there and getting back, or it's gonna.
I am in anxious anticipation because I know
I mean,
the
you're gonna
sheer
be
volume.
fucking loaded up.
I know the sheer volume of things that have to get filmed. Like realistically, I'm filming an Iron Butt on the way there, so that's gonna be rough. I've got what is it like I've got a 20-hour day. Of
It's
filming.
about 18 to 20 hours. You got about what 1,400 miles the first day.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Not only do I have that, but I also have to record that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be rough.
I mean,
but I'll make it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think I'm glad I'm doing it in the beginning though, because I'll have the energy coming into it, and it'll just like
well, when we swing and pick you up, then it's going to be like we're all in.
The next day is only like 400 miles, so it's like not a big deal at all.
We're good.
But yeah, that's coming up. So we're trying to get some stuff filmed and ready to go.
We're also going to be on campus this year, so we won't have the going back
yeah.
and forth and stuff. So we'll have more time on the end of our days to get shit done because we won't be worried about getting back before a certain time.
Yeah, hypothetically, I don't think it'll be that much different, like other than just proximity.
Well, I mean, we literally, as soon as we got back from riding, we did we finalized everything, and then we were there for about an hour, and then we went back to the hotel.
Right.
So it's like this time we get to like just be around. So he'll have as much as there is daylight to be able to like.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to
and decompressing
grabbing
right there.
photos and stuff while we're there.
Waking
I
up
take
and
way
not
more
having to
photos this
fucking
time.
rush around and shit and like it's gonna be good.
All right, so let's do this. Let's instead of doing all this housekeeping shit that could go on forever, let's talk about the topic, talk about these bikes, and then like whenever we get done talking about these bikes, we can then dig into all this stuff coming up, and that way we get through the topic. I get very frustrated watching live shows that have a clicky title and then they never talk about the title, and I'm like,
We're gonna talk
only
about
reason I was here to watch that.
I literally only care about one of these, by the way.
I kind of the same. Okay, so
I'm curious to see. Which
yeah,
one.
we'll talk about it. So if you guys don't know, the 400cc motorcycle class is getting it's becoming a very stout class. So we've already got bikes like the R3, and I'm talking 300, 400, class. It's a phenomenal place for beginners. I think 400 might be the perfect spot for beginners because it gives you enough push to enjoy your bike for a longer time. So Triumph is coming into that game, and they just released their Speed 400 along with their Scrambler 400X. So if you guys are familiar, Triumph has a line of bikes called Speed. It's, Speed this, Speed that. And then they have their Scrambler line, and they have these kind of retro-y looks. So now they're offering like an entry level into that market with these two 400s. Also, both of these bikes are powered by the same, they're doing that same thing where they developed an engine, like a power plant, and now they're using it in multiple different models. So from what I understand, the Speed 400 is their kind of road-focused motorcycle, whereas the Scrambler 400X, it's not an off-road bike by any means, but it's a kind of 50-50-ish. Even that was probably stretching it. But that's kind of what their Scrambler line is. They look a little more off-road.
I would make one adjustment to what you just said because I think the actual Scrambler lines have been. Now I don't know about this one, but like when I see Scrambler in a Triumph, I was like, it's not off-road capable. It's an off-road bike. Everyone
Interesting.
I've seen.
Well, so these two bikes, I don't know. Do we have pricing for these two, Ghost?
Nope.
No,
okay,
they don't have pricing.
No pricing yet. Okay, so that's one thing that could change the entire conversation. Is the price. It can't be too high because even though Triumph is a premium brand, I mean, there's still a limit with a 400. You don't want to cannibalize your stuff, your higher stuff.
Yep.
So these two, surprisingly, are not triples.
Yeah,
and if you guys didn't know,
singles.
Triumphs are known for their triple CC engine or triple engines. Are these the only two bikes Triumph makes that aren't triples?
No.
What other bikes does Triumph make?
There's some of the Bonnevilles, right?
I don't know.
I think they're twins.
Interesting. But yeah, these are singles, so they're going to be little thumpy boys, which should be super fun.
Yeah.
So let's go over. Actually, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the photos of these things because in typical Triumph fashion,
they look very Trident.
They look very Triumph to me.
Well,
so this one is the Speed.
Yeah.
This is the more road-focused one. All right, now we'll go to the Scrambler, which is the more off-road focused one. I think these things look so dope. I am so excited.
I like
so,
the vibe.
Fun fact on this: a few weeks ago, I got a call from Triumph, our buddy Dutch, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing in 2 weeks?" And I was like, "I know that call. it depends. What do you want me to be doing in 2 weeks? And he was like, do you want to fly to UK and like review these bikes? And I'm like, the answer is yes. Can I? Absolutely not. We were shooting a wedding, so it's like it's
that sucks.
There's no way to do it. But even on top of that, my passport is expired.
Oh, that's the one you were okay, yeah.
Yeah, couldn't really. They couldn't sneak me through on that one. But shout out to Triumph for even offering that opportunity. So I'm going to show you.
That makes me. I gotta go get my passport renewed.
Right, exactly. Because but look, Triumph and Ducati are both super bad about that. Look, last second opportunities.
I want an excuse for Rourke to send us out to the warehouse.
Right, exactly. All right, so let's run through. We actually have Ghost contacted our Triumph guy, and we got some awesome photos and stuff. So we're going to run through all the photos we have of the Speed 400 first.
Oh, you're not going to do the B-roll?
Wait, I thought it would automatically go to the B-roll. All right, we have a B-roll clip. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Look at that thing. Cool. I love seeing a tiny Triumph, but it still looks like it's got like all of the premium look of what we would really expect out of a Triumph.
It's a very interesting. I mean, like I said, it has a very kind of Trident-esque feel to it,
right?
Which it's one of my favorite like new releases of theirs in a while. I really love the Trident.
Trident being a 650 platform. Mm-hmm. So if you guys didn't know,
and then the Tiger 660 Sport,
right?
Whatever, that platform I really enjoyed, and I love the looks of it.
That is such a cool shot to get with a crane.
That's a pretty cool looking bike.
I think it's so cool that you can have a premium brand like Triumph and they don't neglect the low end market, like engine size.
Also, like whenever what was it, Desmond sent me an email talking about the difference in the UK and why some of these lower CC bikes.
Yeah.
The youngest you can be in the UK to get your full license is 21. So under 21, there are options A1 and A2 depending on your age.
Right.
So if you want to ride a bike that is controlled up to your full A license, which is more or less the rules across Europe. Okay. That is why small displacement bikes are more popular over here.
Over here being in the UK.
In the UK, yeah. Okay. So it is about like up to a certain age and you not have your full license and you've got those restrictions.
Right.
It just makes more sense to have that because I know that when I first started riding, there were certain bikes they had restricted versions on, and you could go to the dealership when you got to a certain level and get it switched up.
So you got two options. You either get a bike like that and you just get the full bike from the get-go, or you get a bigger bike that's restricted, so you get all the penalties of weight and you don't get the power, which would ruin a motorcycle.
I don't know if that's true in the UK. I know in Australia, there's a couple of guys in Australia that was watching videos back in the day, and they had a bike that was a more powerful bike, and it was restricted from the dealership, and then they had to go get it.
I mean, like I get it. Like you have a bike that you really want.
I still feel like 400s. The 400 class. The reason I like the 400 class is not for street use. At least for me personally.
Why do you not like it for street use?
I just it just doesn't. In America, where our roads are long and lengthy and high speed, unless you're living in a city and you have a very specific use case. For me personally, because most of my traveling is using the interstates and the highways and stuff.
Right.
It's just I would be relegated to back roads, and it would take me.
Not on a 400. I mean, forever. So here's the thing with this. The lightweight and the body position you're going to be on both of these bikes is probably not going to be great for highway use, but power-wise, you will have no problem on the highway.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
I think it would be better than you would think it would be. Something like a Kawasaki Ninja 400 would be fantastic.
Getting up to speed is going to be fine, but like if you're in a position where you need to maneuver and accelerate through something to get away with something, if you're already at the top end of your power band, you're gonna have to like downshift 3 times to get any sort of. So it's because like that's the way it was on like the Himalaya, and the Himalaya is a different breed as far as like power is concerned, but it was the same feeling.
What cc is the Himalayan?
411.
The Himalayan felt really slow though.
Yeah,
like 40411.
It is slow for 411, but every time I've been on the road on a lower displacement bike, that's the feeling I get. And in the city, doesn't matter because you're always
the city's never a conversation about it. It's always like
if you're
American
already at speed and you're like tapping the top of it, the Bolt's the same way. When I'm at fifth gear and I'm at the top, I get nothing.
Well, so it's entirely dependent on the it's entirely dependent on the engine style because like there are some bikes where like I said, the Ninja 400, you can legitimately buy that bike and there's no issues anywhere in America like that you would need legally that you can't do on that bike. But it is a sport platform, so you are leaned forward a little bit. You got some wind protection because these little bikes don't have a lot of weight on them. All right, the engine's tiny, so like you can very easily be susceptible to like the wind gusts, especially if you're trying to like pass an 18-wheeler or something.
Honda is an 1100, and it felt
the Rebel,
and it felt like I was gonna get like taken off like Dorothy.
Right, so that would be the only thing I would worry about, the speed being the more road-oriented bike. I really hope we can get one of these in the shop and do a first ride because I would love to get that on the highway and do our little highway thing and see if you can commute on it because it seems like a fantastic little bike and
it's got a cool like.
I mean, look at that photo, dude.
Yeah. So if you go down a couple to the first off the second tank shot, go down one more. Fucking love that shot.
So this is my favorite branding for Triumph is their oversized logo.
Yeah.
That to me, like that shot, that's what a Triumph needs to look like. That and have that premium fit and finish that this bike clearly has. The dash is not terrible. I mean,
it's basically the same as the Trident was.
If that's what I have to deal with to get this bike at whatever the cost is going to be.
I like that there's the analog.
Yeah.
For the make because that kind of gives it that retro vibe. I mean, it's just like the maybe a little bit different.
It does give it a slight retro thing, especially with the analog dash, the little needle the physical dash that's going to go the Speedo. That's kind of cool. Also, if you guys take a quick look at this this dash, you see that this bike has traction control on a 400cc bike.
Nice.
Let's fucking go, fam.
I'm trying to see what else we have here.
It looks like it revs up to 12,000, which would. There's no way Redline is that high. I would imagine Redline's probably at like 10, right?
ABS.
So, from what I understand, traction control is adjustable on the speed, but with the Scrambler, supposedly you can turn traction control fully off, which obviously, if you're going to be doing off-road, you're going to want to do that. Yeah. So, that's fantastic. And it looks like they fit a lot of stuff in here. We've got the gear indicator. I love that they continued this kind of circle here with the little gearing. Triumph always does that kind of tiny shit, and I'm like, I'm looking at that, and I'm like, bro,
it looks like you got a window that goes inside the.
Yeah, it's like, but they do that on every one of their bikes. There's always this like tiny little. I don't want to call it an Easter egg, but like there was a guy that designed that. Be like, hey, you know what would be fucking cool? Let's do this little connector thing. Like, it's so. It's not necessarily hard to do what they're doing, but it takes that extra thought. And I don't see too many brands doing it other than Triumph, so I absolutely love that.
I don't know if this has cruise control.
Let's see if we have a...
The Trident didn't have it.
Also, we got full LED all over the place.
Yeah.
Bar and mirrors, which is sweet. We got blacked levers, just looking fantastic. Exhaust is fine. Whatever. It doesn't piss me off or anything. A little mud guard down there. Seat looks comfy. You got that little like metal handle on the back, so if you're gonna have a pillion, you got that. Now this is gonna be the Scrambler that we're looking at right now. I didn't see the controls.
That's the speed, right?
Yeah, we're back on the speed. I'm trying to see if I can notice if they have cruise control. I would doubt it has cruise control.
The Trident didn't have it, so I don't think it would.
Yeah, but I mean, like to our conversation about that speed. You're not going to want to do touring on a bike like this. That is the one area where lighter weight bikes, I just don't think a lot of people are going to want to do. I think engine-wise, it'd probably be okay. But just you want more weight when you're touring so you can have that stability, especially when you're going to be doing extended periods on the highway. So I'd be really interested to check that speed out. Okay, let's go to the Scrambler. Let's check that thing out. and then me and Bo need to talk about what we think about both. All right, so the Scrambler, sadly, the Scrambler is not going to have the oversized Triumph logo, but it's going to have that tank with the kind of painted slash in it with a smaller logo. It looks like it's got more ground clearance. I would imagine it would, being a more off-road focused machine.
It definitely does.
And here, let's go to the video that we have of the Scrambler on the road. This is a damn vibe, and I
can
want
already
it.
tell his body. Look at his body.
Yeah, body position is going to be a little different. I do think the rider triangles are different on these motorcycles.
definitely.
It's not a vast difference, but it is going to be slightly different. You can tell his arms are much higher up, which is going to
upright,
change everything of how this bike feels for the rider. I love, because I have a love affair with the Scrambler that I'm trying to not have, but I can't really do anything about it. I just love the way they look, and the fact that a Triumph is now going to have a smaller version of the Scrambler, which means you're going to be able to get it for a cheaper price, and you can. Okay, before we do this is one of my main hopes. If you ask me, Triumph is easily in the top 3. It's not even kind of close. They are solidly in the top 3 for premium fit and finish on a motorcycle. And what's awesome about Triumph is you can tell that they give a fuck about that, because they put that on. A bike does not say Triumph unless it has fit and finish at their understanding or their level. But with a lower CC option, it's going to cost less. It is imperative to me, and it looks like it has it, but it is imperative for this. If it's going to be called a Triumph, it needs to give the experience of a Triumph. If that means it costs way more than the other options, that's okay, because you don't want, the worst thing you could have is somebody get this for their first bike and their entry into your lineup, and then they don't get that premium feeling, you know what I mean? And then it's like, well,
yeah, we said the same thing when we got the Trident and the Tiger Sport 660, because it was like, before we got it in, we were like
it's a Triumph.
It's a Triumph, so it has to reach that level. And
it has to. If it's gonna be a Triumph, it has to be a Triumph.
You get them, and you're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But those are that's a middle class bike.
Yeah.
This is a low class bike, meaning just CC intervals. Not saying it's like a low class bike or anything. So I'm gonna be looking for the fit and the finish on the buttons, the feel of them, the touching and stuff like that. They look spot on.
Yeah, it looks like what you would expect.
But it still has to. It still has to operate as one. So we'll keep this video going.
Yeah.
This road also looks so fun to ride this little bike on.
I'm excited for this version.
This is the bike I'm the most excited about.
Yeah.
Because I could see you doing some not ADV riding, because ADV is like that long road to an off road, but I could see you having a fantastic time with this.
This is, people do it on the Himalayan, and this is absolutely 100% going to be more powerful and more capable than the Himalayan. So easily, because that's what this is going after. Is that low? To me, the speed 400. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool for people who want that.
Apparently, China is going to be able to get into Triumphs now with the lower CC stuff too, which
the
was
Scrambler 400.
Oh wait, here we go. We got dash now, and we might have if it swaps around, we might get to see if it has cruise control again. I doubt it does. But
no, I don't think it does. That looks a lot like the.
Oh, there you go. Hold on, let's pause it. All right. So we have an info button. We have a horn. We have turn signals.
Same setup as the Trident.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Okay.
Oh, look at that. You can get a little windscreen. I imagine Triumph's going to do their thing where they offer tons of
you look at this
stuff for this bike.
The Scrambler to me,
keep playing it while you talk.
Yeah. The Scrambler to me makes the most sense, cuz I would assume I think the weight is here. Yeah, sub 400 for wet weight for either Scrambler.
Right.
It's 395. So it's this can be a lightweight,
right?
Capable, depending on what 43 mil. Do we know who makes the shocks?
Man, look at that bike, bro. Look at that. That is everything you would expect out of a scrambler.
Yeah.
The design guys, like, picture perfect
Yeah.
what that bike should look like. Because if it didn't look like that, they wouldn't call it a scrambler.
Yeah,
you know, they're not going to ruin their
it
name.
It has to function like a scrambler. Like
Right.
that's the thing. You can't give that up. It just like some companies will put the word scrambler on things, and it's not real. Like the new Honda is not
Yeah.
really a scrambler in the same sense as the Ducati scrambler
Right.
and the Triumph scrambler. Right.
I will say this. You let me know what you think. I do want there to be a duckbill on this bike.
like a little under.
I want it to come out to like right here, and I get that we have the mudguard here, like the
Yeah,
fender
yeah.
or whatever, but I want that kind of like duck fender up front. I think that would, for me, that would tie the look in. Even if you had like one of those kind of like shorty ones
Yeah.
that just came out to like right here, I feel like it does need that. That's the only thing. And knowing Triumph, they're probably going to make
I think
one.
this is hilariously timed because there's a lot of spy shots for the new Himalayan 450, which is like liquid cooled.
Oh.
Himalayan and the 450
Interesting.
platform, and that looks like it's going to be a pretty good bike.
Do you think that would compete? Because I feel like Himalayan
Yeah.
is like the cost-effective version, where this would be like the more premium side.
Well, so
of
that's the
things.
thing, and then the thing about it being cost effective is also cost effective for repairing.
Fair.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so like that's famously the Himalayans are you doing the work on the side of the road.
right.
You know, this is going to be the premium like competition to
Right.
that. But then
You got the options in the market.
they're
of, like, where
also
do you wanna
coming
go.
up with the upgraded version. Better, the new Himalayan's going to have the 450 is going to have Showa suspension.
Right.
It's liquid cooled. It's a more modern version of the
So we're gonna have
Yeah.
Royal Enfield, and we're gonna have.
Triumph in the 400
Yeah.
off-road market. Like that's pretty cool.
Also, this area looks fantastic. I want to check that out. I love this bike. I love that they're doing a scrambler version,
Yeah.
with the speed at the same time. I'm a cheapskate, so I don't think I could ever afford like a big deal Triumph, but this could be a conversation because it's smaller, lower cost of ownership, I would assume.
It's why I was kind of upset at the fact that they didn't. The Tiger Sport 660 didn't do well enough for them to keep doing in that market because
Right.
a 660 Tiger like rally
Yeah,
would be
totes my goats.
phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Super lightweight,
Yeah.
super off-road focused. Like the front, it's still got a sport bike stance though on this, which is a little like I would expect more front end.
What do you mean front
like
end?
the front suspension looks a little shallow
Oh,
for
okay.
off-road stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, this little bag that this guy has on the side, I fucking love that. I hate this extended tail, and obviously that's for like a top case or something like that. So I get the point of it, but I hate that you ruin this kind of the back line
Yeah.
by having the little tail off the back. But this little cool bag that you can get for it, I love that. When Harley gave us the Sportster S, the first thing I told our Harley guy was like, hey, you need to make one of them like leather bag attachments because that would look so dope on the Sportster S. So like Triumph's coming out the gate with it.
Yeah.
Oh look, this one kind of has a beak.
Yeah, somebody in the comments said I think they said a high fender was an option.
And there you go. There's the high fender option right there. So there you go. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
they come with it out the gate. Look at that look though. That looks so much like that would be 100%. Like this one in the back, minus the little tail thing, would be exactly how I would want that because
Yeah.
it looks like it's intending to go off road.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. I would eat
This
so much
is-
shit if I was one of these dudes.
It's such a cool idea. Like I see in the same sentence that I don't personally like the super low CC bikes on big roads.
Right.
I love the small guys off road.
Yeah, like
They're a
the
lot of
stuff
fun.
the stuff I'm capable of doing off road. There is no reason that a 400cc would not be enough for me. Like there's nothing I could not do.
There's fucking like professional enduro riders that love the guy they got doing the Himalayan circuit right now. Like
Right.
he's ridden on big huge bikes.
Right.
I forget his name. I just watched a video with it, and they've got him doing all the test riding for the new 450 on the Himalayan.
Yeah.
And it's like they love because you can just throw these things around.
I also love that it has traction control. So
Yep.
one of the things I do kind of worry about with these bikes is one, I don't know how to verbalize it or quantify it or whatever, but there is something about a Triumph Triple that is just great. It is probably like generally Triumph Triples are in my like top 2 styles of engines that I just fucking love. So I don't know what a single is going to be like. I will remain optimistic until I try it out for myself, but I wonder if there's going to be like while riding it, because like I have a lot of experience on a lot of different Triumphs. So I'm wondering if I'll be like left wanting something with that. And the other thing I potentially worry about with this, because I haven't ridden these, we have not even seen them in person yet, so everything is speculative until we actually get to ride it. But with a smaller CC bike, are they going to have or offer big enough foot pegs and the body position? Those are the other two, like standing up off road. Because if you got tiny little foot pegs that kind of look proportionate with the bike,
They're going to be small out the gate. I can tell you that.
that's where I'm.
Mine were like that.
Yeah.
Mine are the.
So hopefully it'll be a thing that you can get aftermarket ones, or maybe Triumph will
I
offer
couldn't
bigger
get
ones.
the pegs in time for the trip
dang.
because I was going to order the Lone Rider ones that have like the removable shit.
Right. It also looks like when these guys are standing up, it does look like they have to lean over a bit, but you can mostly get rid of that if you got like a handlebar extension or something like that.
So something that, and I harp on you all the time about this, is the way that they're standing. Like you typically, the only reason I need a handlebar riser is because I'm oddly proportioned. I have longer legs than I should for my height.
Okay.
So when
Weird flex. But
so
okay.
when I sit down, I'm my height, right?
Right.
5'7". But when I stand up, I've got a 31-inch inseam. So which is like you've got a 32-inch inseam.
How do you know that?
I wonder how I know that. And you're 3 inches taller than me. So it's like when I stand up, I'm so much further
Yeah.
than I should be. So that's the only reason I got a small. But when you're supposed to stand up, you're supposed to like lock knees in and push your butt out like a dirt bike.
Yeah.
So like it might not be that bad actually.
Yeah.
And
So
watching them
here's the
ride,
shot of the guy standing on it.
Watching him ride, he's got his elbows out, so it's like he's leaned down.
Right.
Good.
Got a little front wheel up action. Windscreen looks like that. Looks
The
like
headlight
a
guard looks good, dope,
like
too.
from here. You cannot tell what size CC that is. It just you know it's a Triumph. Even if you like didn't have the logo right here,
Yeah.
you would know. Like it would be those gold forks are just
I'm
iconic.
interested in the characteristics. So
Bro, this tank bag is literally as big as the gas tank.
that's fucking hilarious.
Anyway, what were you saying?
The new triples, which you've now ridden 2 bikes with the new triple,
Which two? I know the street
900
triple.
and my 900
Oh, your 900
and the 1200, which
Right.
are the T-plane triple,
Right.
which behaves more like it's more lopey and more thumpy
Right.
than their triples used to be.
By the way, we literally had a photo of the.
Yeah.
Of course we did. Anyway.
So it being a single and being thumpy, I imagine the characteristics are going to be fairly similar
Yeah.
in some regards, just because by the nature of changing that firing order and the degree
Right.
of the crank, it's like I forget the actual degrees. It's a T-plane, so it's like 210, and then the remaining, and then it fires in a 3-1-2 order or something like that. So
Right.
it kind of has that kind of almost twin style lopey.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's the new characteristics, and I like it more. There's some diehards that like the old triple
The
better,
little whistly kind?
whistly whiny thing.
That's where I am. Like the street
Well, so
triple that we
yeah,
had.
so the
My
street triple,
God.
those bikes, that sounds good on them.
Yeah.
But like, if you're talking about like off-road vehicles, like it doesn't make sense to have all that power up high, anyways.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I imagine it's gonna have the same feeling as the new like 900, 1200, and the Rally. Anything that's using the new
More
T-plane,
Kind
it's
of.
gonna have the low end kind of vibe.
All right. So before we talk about what we're most excited about, and keep going. Let's talk about the other 3 to 400s in this class that both the Speed and the Scrambler 400X are going to be in competition with. The Kawasaki Z400 ABS. This is essentially the naked version of Kawasaki's Ninja 400. I don't think I've ridden a Z400.
No.
Ghost, could you search the channel and see if I've done a first try on one? I don't believe I have.
Think you've done a Z400.
Actually, I think I did. It's orange.
Really?
If I remember. Maybe. Anyway, so Kawasaki Z400, Kawasaki, where they're like, here's one with ABS. You're not going to have traction control on that. It will be cheaper, though. Next up, we've got the Royal Enfield Himalayan. We just talked about that. Have done a first ride on that this year. I was actually really impressed with the Himalayan.
That
was my first Royal Enfield that I had ever ridden, and
it's
I
a
was
surprising
totally
motorcycle. It really is.
It was the orange one.
Oh, it was the orange one. Okay.
Yep, okay.
2020.
I thought so.
I'm more curious, and I wonder if we can get whenever it comes out the new 450.
The Himalayan?
Yeah.
I would love to have a contact with Royal Enfield.
Because that I think is going to be. I like the Himalayan. I'm curious to see what the new one is going to do with more modern stuff.
Next up, this is going to be more for the competition for the Speed Triple, which is the more road focused one.
Speed 400.
Oh, sorry.
Not at all a triple.
Not at all
You're
a triple.
too off.
Yeah, lots off. In competition with the Speed 400 is the CB 300R, Honda's naked version of their CBR 300R, which that also has a single. A lot of low end power on that, but it dies off really fast.
Yeah,
so it's phenomenal in town where you can just fucking blaze at red light to red light. Next up, we have Honda's SCL 500 Scrambler.
Essentially, it's a Rebel with a Scrambler frame. Okay,
so I want to look into this because I don't know a lot here. Why can I not?
It's basically them doing what.
This is the thing we saw at Mountain the other day.
It's basically them doing what to the Rebel, what Yamaha did with the Bolt, and they made that Scrambler version of it using the same parts.
I will say, in person, this bike looks fantastic. Yeah. I love the way this looks.
It's good
the Mountain Motorsports currently has an orange one, or they did when we were in there the other day. But something we can get from this photo, though, if a Honda 500 is coming in at a cost of $6,799, I would imagine Triumph's going to have to be close for that. They kind of have to be because they are a more premium brand. So Honda's going to be cheaper, but this is a 500, it's a 400. Yeah. I would imagine that price is going to be
price yourself out of the game if you're not careful.
Exactly.
Because
it is a very delicate game to play.
There's a lot of scramblers in that realm.
So would you rather have, personally, a Honda SCL 500, or would you rather have a Triumph Scrambler 400X?
Scrambler. All day.
It's not even close?
Yeah, the Triumph. All day.
The extra power would just be, it wouldn't matter to you at all.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Scrambler is just I've seen if that Scrambler is even half as good as any of their other Scramblers.
Right.
The stuff that I've seen people do, they're capable.
I am curious if this Honda Scrambler...
And I don't think that Honda Scrambler is going to do as good off-road.
It's a twin, and I want to see if it has traction control and ABS. Slipper assisted clutch. Yeah. Not bad. Scrambler styling.
I just don't. What it looks like is the same as the Yamaha Scrambler 950, which is it's not really a Scrambler. It's a style.
It's just using the name.
Using the style.
There's
some Ducatis that do that too. The Scrambler names on it. But then if you actually ride the off-road version, the more off-road focused Scrambler, you're like, oh, shit.
Ducati's Scrambler line it's literally its own company now. Yeah. So they went full Scrambler. But I mean, to be fair, a Scrambler is a very versatile platform for a motorcycle. So people that get down the Scrambler path, it's one of those things like ADV. It's like tiny ADV. Once you go down that path and you realize all the options,
What time did you have to leave?
5:45.
Okay, good.
No,
people are watching out for puppers.
I appreciate that. Don't worry, my brain it orbits. Pupper schedule.
What is the cost of the Trident? Do you remember?
I can look it up.
Yeah.
Triumph Trident. We also need to look up Ducati's 62. It's a 400, I believe.
Yeah. Is it
All right,
10?
Trident 660 is competitively priced at 8,095.
So
Yeah, you got to be really careful.
so like
this bike has to be
yeah,
in the
it
sixes.
has to
It has to be in the sixes.
in the 5s and 6s. Period.
You think fives maybe?
that's your
Sweet spot?
Yeah, it's your sweet spot.
I'm gonna put. All right, so let's put guesses.
Because there's
I'm
no
gonna say.
fucking reason to not. Yeah.
I'm saying 6199 is the price for the Scrambler 400X.
59.95.
All right, you guys remember that when we find out, we're gonna come back. I'm saying, what did I say? 6199. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I do like the look of the Honda SCL. And I've sat on it, and it feels great. And
Yeah.
it's got a good feel. It feels like a Rebel that's more upright. But I can tell you just from looking at it, you can look at a bike and be like, okay, it's Scrambler styled. It
Right.
had the same kind of vibe as the Yamaha version.
I gotta be honest, dude. I'm sitting here looking at this Trident, the Trident 660. If Triumph came to me and like, Chase, we really want to invest in the channel, we can either give you a Scrambler 400X or the Trident 660, and I honestly think I would go with the Scrambler.
100%.
Like, I don't even think it's a
you can get
question.
more out of it too because it can do more things.
Like price regardless.
Yeah.
That's okay. So now I want to look up the. Oh, and by the way, guys, this is what we're talking about. Trident 660.
$1,
is
Bob.
The bike. Andy, thank you for the super chat. Made by Bajaj and no Duke comparison. No, we had the Duke in here.
Yeah.
We just didn't get to it.
We haven't gotten there yet.
I do want to look up.
I think that's the last one is the Duke 3
Ducati
90.
Scrambler 62. Okay, the Ducati Scrambler. Let's look up the 62 model. Yes, you can have all my cookies. Jeez.
Get your hands off my fucking cookies. You sons of bitches!
Yeah. Wait, do they not have it
they
anymore?
Get rid of it now.
Interesting. It felt crazy underpowered, so I'm not surprised if they.
I wonder
got
if
rid
they've
of it.
just changed it to something else. Go up.
Hold on.
Go up. To the go down. Right there. What do we got?
Urban Motard, that's not it. Night Shift, that's not it. Icon, not. 1100.
Love the Desert Sled look. Though.
Desert Sled is great. They. Oh wait, 62. No, that just says full throttle. What happened? Where did it go?
Blew his mind.
Okay, whatever. Well, over it. All right, so back to the comparisons. Since we upset Andy, just to be clear, look, Ghost has it right here. KTM Duke 390, another absolutely phenomenal motorcycle. But the thing is, though, the Duke 390 is a phenomenal street aggressive motorcycle. The Speed 400 is nothing like that.
Yeah.
You're not getting on that bike. It does not look like that bike wants you to like really get it going. It looks like you just want to like enjoy the ride, chill around, do your thing. Whereas the Duke 390 is like, hey, I'm going to go fucking riding. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different vibe.
Well, the 390 Adventure has got that kind of...
It does. Yeah. Same power plant, but
it's
they...
got I don't know, man. I look at these, like... I look at these and I'm like, okay, your love affair with the Scrambler is different than my love affair with the Scrambler.
Yes.
Because you are obsessed.
I love it. To this day, I love it. And I've already got my ADV bike. I don't need an ADV bike, but I look at the Scrambler and I just think it's such a cool fucking platform.
It's got a different vibe than like the ADV bikes.
Yeah. But it can still do generally what the ADV bikes can.
I mean, the Scrambler, what is it, 1200 XC or whatever?
Yeah.
Can literally do everything and more than my Tiger 900 can do.
I do think the Scrambler 1200s are too big. I think the perfect spot, or previously the perfect spot for a Scrambler for me was that 900. I think it's just it's. I've said this in multiple videos. I think the 700 to 900 range is such a perfect spot that matches weight and power and maneuverability, and I don't think you need to go up. That being said, I've never ridden a 1250 GS. So
there's a Macaque green.
Here it is.
A little gold.
It's a great looking motorcycle. Damn
what
it.
I'm
they kind of look like a Grom in that shot.
A little bit. What I'm really curious about, honestly, and when I saw this pop up, the first thing that came up in my head when I saw 400, All right, without looking at any of the photos or anything, and I heard that they're going to do a 400.
Yeah.
2 bikes in it. My brain went immediately to, well, of course they're doing that because they are prepping their manufacturing for dual sport.
Okay.
And dirt bike.
Which is what that is.
They're getting into, well, I mean, they are. They're currently working on an enduro / dirt bike for their lineup.
How do you know that?
I mean, it's everywhere.
Okay.
There's been spy shots and stuff. And
I don't know if you had like inside info or something.
But I think we read an article, one of the quick shifters as well, that was talking about it. And when I saw 400, I go, okay, so what they're doing is they're putting out
field testing.
Well, they're putting out. You spend all this R&D on a new motor, and then you just gotta hope you sell enough dirt bikes.
Right.
So instead, get a widely accessible platform,
Right.
street bike, and a scrambler.
Right.
Put it in the European and Asian markets and some of the American markets.
Right.
And let it recoup some of the R&D cost so that
Right.
we can keep dumping money into the racing motocross dirts and not lose money on that.
That'd be interesting.
I am really interested in a true fucking like dual sport dirt bike from Triumph. I want to see that so badly.
You want like a CRF Triumph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want a street bike. So I take that back. I want the beauty of the CRF like 300 is that it's a dirt bike that it's built for the road. So its maintenance intervals are like miles away.
Right.
And so it behaves like you're going to lose some power.
Yeah.
That you get from the pure dirt bikes, but you're going to get longevity and then longer maintenance intervals. I want that, but from Triumph. I don't want a street bike that's like, hey, you can go off-road with it. I want to see a fucking dirt bike that can go on the road.
You want the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want like we built a dirt
And
bike
so
and you can ride
seeing
on the road
this,
if
I'm
you
going
want.
like, I wonder if this is part of
Like one step in that direction.
yeah,
type
they're
thing?
just like, okay, let's get this platform kind of whatever, and then see if we can recoup some of the costs. That's my immediate knee jerk reaction.
Yeah.
Now, this could just be tooling because it looks a lot like the engine cases look a lot like the other speed stuff. It's got that
Right. It's got that
triangle
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if they're using the internal parts of this new engine and
Right.
then some of the external parts from other stuff, so that they can make this bike. But I'm really excited for the possibility of like a 400cc dual sport from Triumph, and this to me is like a step closer. I'm pumped.
To wrap things up, my love affair with the Triumph Scrambler continues. Now more affordably. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I
would
am
love to get
so
a
excited
pair
for the
of
Scrambler.
those scramblers in this shop.
I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility. Like we've never had 2 Triumph loans at the same time, so I don't know if there's like weirdness, like they only loan one bike out at a time. But yeah, if we could get a Speed 400 and a Scrambler 400X at the same time, that would be.
I wanted to take both bikes off road.
I mean, if they allow us to do that.
Just saying, if you're gonna fucking swing for the fucking fences, dude.
Right. So guys, that's about it. We're both super stoked on this. I think Triumph is going to do absolutely fantastic with these motorcycles. I mean, obviously, I already love the Scrambler, so I'm already down. I think the 400 class is a phenomenal class. I want to get the Scrambler X. I want to stand up on it, see how it feels. I want to see what the pegs are like.
Stand up correctly, though.
Well, and I also want to make sure it has the fit and finish that it has to have for a Triumph.
Yeah.
I have faith in my boys over at Triumph. I think they make phenomenal products in general, so I am not worried about that. You guys, let us know what you guys think about which one are you more excited about, and what are your thoughts on it?
And why is it the Scrambler?
And why is it the Scrambler? All right, well, you know what? Claps in the chat. We made it through an entire live show. The internet did not go down.
I bounced every fucking piece of technology in this goddamn
Bo
building.
walks in this morning. He was like, all right, we're going to restart fucking everything.
Yep.
And we did. And it worked. Yeah! Nice. Guys, tune in next week for the last live show before ADV Fest at a different time. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Check the, what's it called? Not show notes. Community post. We'll make a community post. for everybody on when the show will be live next week. Tune in, and we will find out how the hell that one goes.
And
You guys have a great week and have a great weekend. Ride safe. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You sons of bitches!
Nice.